Hi again, and I've got to say thanks still for keeping up with the course. It is an awful lot to digest all in one go, so you will be taking small sort of sections of this and probably going through it again. But the most important thing for me is that you are actually taking action with this. You know, it's such an important part for you and for the business to really be making your life that much easier as you're moving forwards in your career, whether you're established or whether you're beginning. So I'm hoping that all of this is informative for you, and it certainly is the game changer in modern business. So what we're just going through today, just checking what you can see the board here, is that we're going through what the difference is. It's a big major shift in business, and it's a move away from traditional websites. They just were not working. We change as a society. We are in an information age, we're in a digital age, and attention spans are very short and very small. So our client base, our avatars, are all going to be different for all parts of your organizations. Whether you're, you know, whatever your niche is, you're all going to be different. So, you know, it's not a global sweeping statement to say that this applies for everybody, but this is the majority. This is the majority, and this is how to make the difference. So what we're talking about today is we're talking about the funnel. So we went into quite a lot of detail in the last course. I think it was finishing on about 20 minutes, and I don't want to lose you in these courses, so I try and make them as short and snappy as I can. But this is an important one. So we've discussed the importance, the overriding importance, the 30,000 feet looking down view, is that we know we need to keep our email list of our prospects and then future clients, so we can keep in touch with them, so we can keep contact. We can't just be doing one-off sales, one-off projects all the time. It just makes our life very difficult. This was my career, and our business was very much one-offs. It was a big mistake, and I don't want you to make that. So we know we need to collect emails. How are we going to do that? We discussed what was a landing page. So this is the difference of the websites. We spoke about websites are just giving people too many options. We've all got lost in websites, traditional websites before. There is a place for them, and I'm not saying that you might not need them, but gone are the days of probably spending 15, 20,000 euros, $20,000 on websites. This is a much smaller investment, much smaller, and it has very singular courses of actions for the avatar, for your particular prospect. We're going to show you how to drop this landing page right in front of the right people, and because we are niching down, we're going to show you how to find these people, and then this is what you drop in front of them to give them very small 1 or 2 courses of action. I recommend ClickFunnels, and there is going to be a link below in the description on this particular course where you can click on that and go straight to the ClickFunnels site, and I've managed to negotiate a 14-day free trial for you. So that video is going to be from ClickFunnels, is going to be very extensive on exactly what they do. But this, in the introduction part of this course, is going to show you this is the software where you will have your landing page designed for you. Now, the beauty of ClickFunnels that I've found is that the whole point in business, the fastest track to getting what we need is, and good design is often on modeling. So that is taking what is proven, what is great, and making some adaptations to that. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? So what they do is that with all of these landing pages that they've got predetermined templates, you can choose the one for your niche and allow that to be suitable. So the landing page that we're going to teach you how to put that in front of the right avatar. They will then have the call to action. The CTA is a very simple call to action. We've discussed in the previous thing that we want to make them the offer. So our landing page as designers could be typically free consultation. So the landing page would have a headline, it would have maybe a video, and then it would have some copy. There are other templates which maybe would be more copy, but by the very nature of what we do is that we are going to be very visual. So we are offering something which is a transformation to that client of what we are going to change. We're going to change their kitchen, we're going to change their office, we're going to transform their lives into something better. So once we then have told them that is of interest, they will click it because they want to have more information. So they will leave their email address on the funnel. So there is their email address, but then after that, they then receive the sales page. So let's say we've put the landing page in front of the right people. They've clicked on it. Yes, whatever we've put in the landing page, yes, that's of interest. They give us their email address to receive our offer. So this would be what we would call our sales page. So the next page that they open is our sales page. So we can offer them an appointment, a free consultation. So they see the landing page, yes, it's of interest, give us their email address, we then send them, then the system automatically sends them the letter, the confirmation, the sales page saying your appointment is booked for such and such a date, we look forward to seeing you. Or you then are starting to make direct communication with that person, that's of interest, sales page, tick, you've got a free consultation, you've got a free appointment. So for us and our avatars in our industry, this ClickFunnels is going to be relatively straightforward because the offer is a free consultation. However, the importance of our ClickFunnels then continues. So once you've got your template designed, ClickFunnels will collect the emails for you, give you a list, and then it will give you other options that you can do. Yes, of course, email, sales page, great consultation. There might be other things that you want to do with your funnel because you can have several funnels. This could be our overriding one, which we're maybe going to put on our Facebook ads, on our Instagram, on the wagon wheel of different options for our avatar to see the landing page, get the email address that we need, and we will get an appointment to see that particular person. Now, your second funnel could be they see the landing page, they receive another video. So let me give you another example. We've got the email addresses and our email addresses are beginning to build. Let's say after a period of not very long, we could be getting to 200. We could be getting to 2,000. We could be building, depending on how large your particular organization is, how big your practice. If you are an architect, you might be able to be handling a lot more inquiries as opposed to an independent studio, 1-2 designers. You might not, you want to be niching down to a smaller area, maybe your town or 20 kilometer radius. So Whatever it is, it works for everybody. So our email list, let's say we're building up to either of those numbers, whichever is particular to our business, and then we want to continue to communicate. We go back to our funnel. We've got an automated system. So our emails, we can maybe have a series. So we're going to have a series of emails. These emails will be landing pages or sales pages. Again, ClickFunnels will show you on the tutorial as to how this is going to work with all the fancy pictures and all the rest of it. So if we are then maybe just wanting an email sequence, this is automated on the system. Once we've designed it for the course of action we want to take, it will then be automated. So every time somebody signs up, they end up on the list. So let's say this is my avatar, Amy. Remember Amy? Amy is my avatar. Amy then, I'm thinking about Amy, I'm thinking she doesn't want a consultation straight away, but she is interested in some of the information that she's received. So let's say my business was kitchens again. So what do I want to do? I want to send her a series of images, emails, but these are templates. They're not just copy. It's not just words. These are maybe videos. Maybe the second one is a load of colors, a load of different fabrics, a load of different finishes with some copy underneath it. And the third one maybe is again then a call to action. So we can say this goes out after 2 days. This is after 10 days. And then this is 14 days, and this has a call to action. All predetermined. We are not being aggravating. Amy is interested in us because she's interested in design. We've established that through our process. She's come on board. She's interested to keep in touch. She wants to know more, and therefore we are delivering value to her. But we are doing this in an automated fashion. It's super easy, super straightforward. Soon as you have gone on and you have set up your system, you've designed your landing page, you've just chosen a template. There are hundreds to choose from. So you've got this we know is working. This sort of series of collecting emails is automated. This software will do it for you. And then you can then start to get communicating with your clients and your prospects. But what you are doing is you are keeping in touch. That's what it's all about. We are professionals and we want our information in front of them. We want the latest news. We don't have to do this. We could then have another series. So say this is our plan number 2. We could have plan number 3, which is then maybe a newsletter. Hopefully I haven't lost that off the page, nearly. Newsletter. We could design our newsletter. It goes out every month. We go back to that and then we say onto our system, we want our newsletter to go to the whole list. This might be to people that have not become a client, and these are prospects. So our number 2 series could be for prospects. Our number 3 series could be for all clients, and prospect number 1 could be for intros. So the wagon wheel has brought people to the landing page. They have then go through a course of action, and we have designed 3 series. Super simple, super easy to do. Once you've set it up, you're just freewheeling. Okay?